What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Dr. Hammerstack, and today we have here the Honor 90, and I'm really excited to check out this phone because I really did enjoy the Honor 70 a few years back, so I'm really excited to check this phone. So in today's video, what we're going to do is of course check out the key specs and features of this phone before you make your purchase decision. So yes, without further ado, let's just get right into it. Alright, so we're going to start off with a quick unboxing over here just to see what we're going to get right off the box. So first up, we have a very nice and simple clear phone case. And next up, we have the supercharge here from Honor. This is the 66 watts and it does come with the USB-A to USB-C cable. Okay, and here we have the phone. So let's just peel this off. Already looking really nice here with the green color edition, looking really slick over here. So let me just set up this phone and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, so now let's go and we're going to talk about the build and design on this phone. So I can't really be sure about the back material here, but from my experience and how it feels in hand, definitely it feels a little bit more plastic-ish than glass. As we can see here, it does have a very frosted design on the back, which is of course really good because you're not going to be attracting a lot of fingerprints here. It does come with the emerald green color edition. You have your buttons on one side here, the power button and of course the volume rockers. Nothing much on the other side. On the bottom, we have the speakers. We also have the USB-C for charging and your SIM card tray slot. And it does come with a nice curved display here, which you will get a little bit of some bezels, some chin on the bottom and a little bit on the top, but it does come with a nice good weight to it as well. Very comfortable to hold, not very slippery in your hand. So in case if you guys do not want to use a case with this, do not worry too much about it. And also it does have your curved edges on the sides as well. Okay, so now we're going to go on to the display of this phone here, which I think this is one of the main thing about this phone. So it does come with a nice 6.7-inch AMOLED panel with of course your 1 billion colors, your 120 Hz, and it does support your HDR10 Plus and listen to this, peak brightness of 1600 nits. So that is of course insane, and in Malaysia I'm definitely going to test this out if the brightness definitely does give me that extra clarity when I'm watching my content over here. So as we can see from the colors, it's going to look really nice with all that sharp colors, the deep contrast, the deep blacks and all that good stuff. So you don't have to worry about it when it comes to watching your content over here. It also does come with some other cool features in terms of the display. It does come with what they call the risk-free dimming eye protection here, the industry's first. So it does come with a 3840 Hz dimming display here to help with your brightness and all these other good things. So you don't really have to worry about it when you're watching all your good contents here, your Netflix shows and going through your social media. Alright, and of course just to let you guys know that this phone doesn't come with any stereo speaker setup, very similar again to the Honor 70. It only does have a down firing speaker on the bottom here.
Alright, let's do this.
Alright, and also one more thing to note is that this phone does come with a very fast optical scanner. And if you want to talk about the face unlock as well, what you do is just point it to your face, gets the job done. One more time, and here we go. Okay, and also of course the main thing about this phone as well is the internal specs. So for this phone here, it does come with the Snapdragon 7 Gen 1 processor, which of course is really cool because it does give you top level performance here. So in case if you guys want to use it for your gaming sessions or for some heavy duty stuff, which this phone is actually capable to do in a later part, which I'm going to talk about in terms of the software This here right here, the internal specs is really insane. And of course, if we talk about the RAM management here on both variants here in Malaysia, it does come with the 12 gigs RAM variant, which also does have the Honor RAM Turbo, so you can boost it up by 7 gigs here, giving you a total of 19 gigs of RAM. And in terms of storage, this phone here does come with 512. You also can get the lower end model for 256 gigs of storage. You can't put any micro SD expansion with this phone. And next up here, let's talk about the battery on this phone. So it does come with a nice 5000 milliamps of battery, so more than enough for a full day of usage. And what I like about this is that they do have a lot of modes over here, your performance or power saving mode. You can also show your battery percentage and your battery settings as well to help you to use your phone and also use the charger safely with this as well, to have the smart charge. And of course, like I mentioned before, you do have the nice super charge over here from Honor, the 66 watts charger. Okay, so right off the box here, it does come with Magic OS 7.1, which is of course on top of Android 13. So in terms of software, I really like this a lot because it does give you a lot of customizations. As you would with many of the Huawei or Honor phones, you have the accessibility features here. You have this docking feature, which is really handy. What you can do is just click on this and it does give you a lot of functions. And this side panel here, you can see, you can just give you this side panel, which is really intuitive and very futuristic. And what I like about this is that if you go to the gallery section here, in terms of the photo editing as well, you can do a lot of stuff with this, which is absolutely lovely. There's a lot of things. You don't really have to download external apps for this, and I really like the fact that they do give you tons and tons of features and a lot of editing tools right off the box. Other than that, of course, you can customize a lot more stuff. You can go to your home screen, have your always on display, magazine unlock, which is really cool with all the HD wallpapers. Change your icons here, as you can see. And also just too many stuff to get really into it. But what I like about this is that it's really polished, and you still get about 2 to 3 years of major software updates. Of course, last but not least, let us talk about the cameras. So starting here with the selfie shooter, which is of course located at the center, we do have a massive 50 megapixel f2.4 sensor with 100 degrees field of view, and of course can record up to 4K at 30 FPS. Now if you just switch it on to the rear cameras over here, we do have a massive 200 megapixel main lens f1.9, and it does have your dual autofocus. It does also come with a 12 megapixel f2.2 sensor with 112 degrees field of view, and also does have an autofocus. And lastly, we have a depth camera here, 2 megapixel f2.4, and this phone can record up to 4K at 30 FPS. Of course, we talk about the features here. I really like when it comes to Honor and their phones, because they do give you a lot of features when it comes to the cameras here. So you can see multi-video, all this good stuff. And here we have just tons and tons of stuff. HDR photo, video as well, solo cut, all ready to go for your social media usage. Now let's check out some shots from this phone and see how good are the camera. Okay, so that is it with the Honor 9T, and of course let me know in the comments down below what you guys want to know about this phone, or if you guys want to share your experience with this phone as well, do so in the comment section down below. If you guys enjoyed this video, do click the like and smash that subscribe button down below for more videos like this in the future. Also follow me on my socials on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and here on YouTube at Dr. Hammerstack. I'll see you guys in the next one.